Hey, thanks for checking in on Bathtub Sir. Welcome back to Night in the Woods. We are here in the Video 2 store, about to talk to our favourite character, Angus, because I think we're going to have some hanging out time, which is a first for May and Angus. It's never just been us two. We've been with Greg and Bea, so it should be cool. So, I said I could, take you up to the park. You did indeed. You ready to go? Yeah, we are. I'm excited. Are you? Yeah, we never get to hang out, see? May shares the same thoughts as myself, it seems. Yeah, I guess, huh? Is Angus excited or not? I can't really tell. I've been hanging out with Greg so much. It'll be nice to actually get to know you a little better. I'm pretty great. Ghost hunting with Angus. So you think the guy you saw was a ghost? Not a guy, a ghost. Right. Why does no one believe me that it was a ghost? Well, I mean, ghosts don't actually exist. I'm pretty sure they do. Well, I'd need evidence. What counts? A ghost walking up and saying hello? And me saying, hey, I've verified you are a dead person? Could be a zombie or a Frankenstein. Okay, maybe if they're made out of ghosty stuff. Ghosty stuff can be our podcast. About ghosts. This episode of Ghosty Stuff brought to you by Donut Wolf. Welcome to Ghosty Stuff. I'm May, and I saw ghosts, and this is Angus, who doesn't believe me. I'm Angus, and this is May. She's a crazy person. The park. Okay, our first foray into ghost hunting. Let's see how this goes. And what are other options? The graveyard with Bea, and some old house with Greg, was it? Let's see how it goes. Okay, nice evening. Yeah, it's alright. My mum used to take us up here to play frisbee. I got hit in the teeth with a frisbee once, full speed. Jeez. Casey and me were throwing things at each other's heads. Oh. We stopped after the frisbee. Casey, there's a name we haven't heard brought up in a while. Oh, Angus is off. Okay, you know me, I've got to go this way first. Where does this take us? Oh, Angus, I think we may have jumped on your car a few times. We won't tell him about that. Right, so what, a notice board? Posted. Do not feed or touch the wildlife. Well, that seems extreme. Well, clearly. Yeah, well, that seems extreme. I don't know. You can't go to the woods to, socialise with the woods. I guess. There's some folks living in cabins up here. You can feed and touch them if you want. It's a weird old place up here. There's all kind of weird stuff back up in the park. Old stuff just hanging out in the woods. We'll hit my old scout camp on the way up, I think. Busy woods. Okay, better get going before it gets dark. Yeah, we do not want to spend a night in the woods. Oh! Okay. Man, it's hard to keep up with Angus. These strides are huge. My little May legs can't keep up. What is that in the background? Like a hill? So we're going to what, a jump point or something it's been described as? I don't know what that is. Is that like somewhere you jump from? Is that too on the nose? What is this? You alright? Yeah, I got asthma is all. Oh, same. Sorry, you've got to wait for me. Do you have an inhaler? Didn't you run cross country back in junior high? See if he's got his inhaler. That's what I would want to be asked. Yeah, but I saved that for emergencies. Being slow isn't an emergency. What is this thing? This is like a lime kiln, I think. Limes? Kiln? Like a furnace. Oh, furnace for what? Limestone. You do something with it in there, and it becomes this other thing. Oh. Limestone's weird because it's mostly made of skeletons of sea creatures from millions of years ago. So this was all underwater or something at one point. Whoa. No way. Okay, that's not... Yeah, whoa. I know, right? right where we're standing, there were like ancient horrible sea monsters. Creepy and awesome. That's history. Okay, I'm ready to go. Well, okay, can't we go this way? Nope. Right, come back here, you big old bear. Okay. How do your glasses not fall off? Oh, there's another kiln. Phew. Need to take a break? I'm okay. No problem. Oh. So, if this place was underwater, where'd the water go? Why aren't there like ancient shark bones up here? Both good questions. Let's inquire about this one. I don't know, there might be, I guess. But not everything becomes a fossil. Why? I don't know, I'm not an expert on any of this. But there were definitely ancient sharks around here. Weird, because things are so boring nowadays. To think like all that crazy stuff was going on here. There's always more weird stuff that happened. To find out about later. Okay, I'm ready to go. Cool. Right, come on Angus, we can do this. You're doing such a good job. Oh, that's a steep one. Can you do it? Oh. God, out of context, that panting could be really misconstrued. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Seriously, it's fine. Hang for a minute. Okay. I should know all this stuff about like ancient sea creatures, rock or whatever. Lime. Stone. I was gonna take a class on dinosaurs back at school. What happened? It was all full up. That class fills up fast. I bet. I love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are like the most interesting animals. Let's go with the Ross Geller statement. Who doesn't? Things were so scary and cool back then. We'd die in like 5 minutes. Oh yeah, ancient creatures would eat us, no problem. Be glad for the millions of years between us. Weird. Time, dude. Time makes most dangerous things less dangerous. Most things, at least. Okay, you ready to roll? Yeah, we're almost to the top. Good stuff. It doesn't seem to be as steep either, Angus, so I reckon you got this. Oh, that's a nice walking speed we've got going on there. Whoa, night fell quickly. Well, that was a hike. That was a lot easier when I was 11. We passed, what, 3 gates on the way up here? I lost count. Weird. Used to be open back then. Ready to go? Not far now. Just up ahead. Okay, I don't like this though. I suppose this is prime ghost like circumstances. Graves, huh? Yeah, these were... I forget. They were involved in the Possum Massacre. Oh, we read about that. That sounded bloody horrible. That, like, labour strike thing, where it was all, like, the miners versus National Guard, happened back in town, like, 100 years ago. Why are they up here? I think these were some of the bad guys. And some of the miners. Didn't want them buried in town. Oh, huh. Oh, so my reading comprehension made me a little off there. The miners didn't want the bad guys buried in town. It's not miners and bad guys buried here. Okay. There's like a few old graveyards up here from like colonial times. I guess there's one up here somewhere too. Well, that's spooky. Just bones. Oh, that is such an Angus comment. So cool. Ancient shark bones? Yeah, see? Nothing left to be scary. I don't know, it's pretty scary. I'm glad you're here with us, Angus, as I would be creeped out. It's just like one of May's dreams. We'll let you go in front. So if you get attacked, if we get attacked, it'll be you first. Oh, that looks very precarious, that edge. Careful now. Okay, of course I'm going to run ahead. Wow, we're up really high. And really far out. I can't see town from here. It's south of us, behind whatever ridge that is. Oh my god. Imagine if Angus was the baddie and he just pushed us off this ledge. That's not going to happen, but just imagine if it did. So, what? Are we just supposed to wait here and see if anything happens? You tell me. You're the expert. I guess we'll just wait here and see if anything happens. Alright. Nice night. Yeah. Back at school I couldn't see as many stars. That always made me sad. Oh yeah, they're really nice up here. I wish I knew the constellations that you did. We know our dusk stars constellations. What? You know, all the names and the stories and stuff. I wish. I can never remember them other than... I think that one up there is like a bell or something. No. Remember that time we were all at like Longest Night bonfire? And we spotted the constellations together. And you told us all about them. That's not a thing that happened. Oh wow, maybe it was like a dream or something. God, I barely remember now. I wonder what fake constellations and stories you dreamed up. Okay, humour me. I'll find the constellations, you tell me about them. Okay then. Cool. Let's make up some constellations. Alright, find me some constellations. Wait, are these gonna be real ones or fake ones? Just ones I remember. Or dreams that one time. Ugh. Whichever. Remember Mr. Chezikov? Yeah, science teacher. He lives in Underhill and has a telescope on his roof. And I totally saw some stars through it. That's cool. Telescopes are cool. Wish I had a telescope. Okay, let's see. Right, so we gotta find like the big snake and stuff? Like from memory? Because that's not gonna happen. Oh, we get to draw. Bloody hell, okay. How on earth do we go about this? How big's our canvas here? What do we want to make? Okay, so let's just make this up. Oh, let's figure it out first. I don't know what I'm doing. It'd really help if I knew what I was doing, wouldn't it? How do I get them to stick? Oh, okay. Oh, so is there an actual picture we're making here? And they only stick to the correct, like, join. So would you go over here? Nope. Would you go down here? It's just like a joining the dots, right? Okay, that's a tricky one. Let's work with you. Oh! How about that? It's a cat. He's got arrows sticking out of him. And he's chasing a diamond. Oh, I know this one. I don't remember his name. He lived, you remember the stories about the forest god? Yeah. My granddad used to tell me Adina stories. Oh, okay, yeah. Anyway, this cat was in there. Liked shiny things, was good at getting through the forest, was really good at stealing. Oh wow, yeah, I used to call him Ass Cat when I was little. Well, then he stole a diamond from a king and got arrowed to death. But he was slick enough that he jumped out of his body and became immortal or something. Huh, decent. Extremely decent. Good job, Angus, I like that story. Or was that real? I'm not sure. So, okay, so the constellations are a lot smaller and don't actually resemble anything. What about you? Oh, there's the bell. Okay, that's a bell. And in the middle is this eye. Looking at you. Okay, that's, I know this one. A little from, like, prog rock album covers. I think the world ends when it rings. I think you die when it rings when it's looking at you. That sounds cool in a weird way. Well, crap. It's high up enough, it's kind of always looking at all of us, right? God damn. That's quite a clever answer there, Angus. So you must go like this. Oh, and then maybe like this? No. Okay, I think this is just a shape on its own. Oh my god, look at that whale. It's a whale. And it's got like the world on its back. Oh wow, that's sad. Why? Why does it have to carry the whole world? Like, that's really unfair. Yeah, that is legitimately upsetting. You gotta wonder why people made these up. I mean, like, these specifically. Who saw a whale and was like, needs to be carrying something? I mean, whales are pretty big. They didn't know what the Earth was. Yeah, but, like, I don't assume everything I don't understand is a whale. You could start. I like Angus's take on things. Very interesting. This must be our last one. Ooh, is it going to be some sort of like tower? Or a house? No, nothing of the sort. It's a pope. He breathes fire. Oh, this one is real. Or at least the dude is. Rubello. I remember Rubello. There's a statue of him outside church. Oh, we never went there. Did your family go to church? Do you not know your saints at all? Did your family go to church? Weddings and funerals and longest night, basically. I don't think those first two count. Those are like events. My mum works up at a church now. I haven't gone really since I was like 14 or 15. Does she mind? She pretends not to. We're like way out here, huh? In the park? Yeah, I guess. Spooky. I don't know. It's pretty safe. And the stars are pretty. So you don't believe in ghosts at all? Nah, don't believe in ghosts, or gods, or psychic powers, or anything like that. Not at all. I mean, there's no evidence for them, and people have really tried. Did you ever? Yeah, when I was a kid. Tell me about it. So, I don't know how much I've ever told you, or how much Greg has told you, but I didn't have the best childhood. Yeah, I think I heard that. Why was it bad? My dad didn't like me, and my mum didn't either. And like, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. No, it's fine. My dad used to hit me a lot, and my mum was probably worse. She like wouldn't feed me, which is why I really like cooking now. She'd like shove me into the pantry and slam the door really hard, and all the stuff would fall off the shelves on top of me. Oh my god, Angus. I didn't know at all. That's awful. She'd lock me in there for like days at a time sometimes, or overnight. So I'd like try to develop psychic powers, so I could like signal the neighbours, or unlatch the door. It didn't work, as you might guess. Did you ever tell anybody? I never did. I don't know why. After a while, I like started feeling guilty too for some reason. Like this was something bad I was doing. Like being abused? Angus, that's not your fault at all. You were a kid. Oh, don't worry, I know that now. Boy, do I ever. Question, can I go kick all of their asses? Like, I've got experience, I can F some shit up. Well, my mum is kinda old now. I still have to visit her sometimes. I have a brother, he's overseas in the army, and my dad left like 10 years ago, so who knows where he is or if he's even alive. If he is alive, I don't want to know about it. Angus, I just want to give you a hug forever. Well, I was luckier than a lot of kids. I'm just glad I didn't like... Yeah. Anyway, to your original question. Testing out my psychic abilities in the pantry made me really interested in both paranormal stuff and science, and I joined a skeptic society on the internet, and that kind of ruined me on a lot of other supernatural bullshit, and it gave me something to solve, something you could debunk or know. I don't know, it saved me a little bit, I guess. Because when someone does all that stuff to you, it can make you do some bad things to yourself. But anyway, yeah, no ghosts or God. So I feel like if I'd been through that, I'd be more likely to want to believe in God or something. Do you believe in anything at all? Well, so like the constellations, I don't believe there's a whale out there. But I believe that the stars exist, and that people put the whale there. I don't know, we're good at drawing lines through the spaces between stars. We're pattern finders, and we'll find patterns. And we really put our hearts and minds into it, and even if we don't mean to. So I believe in a universe that doesn't care, and people who do. Pattern finders. I feel like a lot of people don't think they found God, but God found them. When they're having bad times, like you did. God never did. I was completely alone in the pantry. But a few years later, Greg did. So the stars can stay up there and not give a shit about us. But this whale is pretty cool. You're an extremely good and smart person, Angus. I try, but I'm no more than anyone else. Yep. Holy crap, can you see that on the right? How's your timing, Ghost? I've just probably experienced the most hard-hitting, emotional segment of any game I've ever played, and the bloody ghost appears. Okay, I should come out here more often. Yeah. Don't look at him. Who? There's someone standing behind us. In the trees. Holy shit. Holy shit. What do they look like? Tall. Wearing some kind of weird coat. Like a utility coat or something. Oh god. That's the ghost. I'm more worried about it being a living person. Standing in the woods. Staring at us. Oh god. Well, don't panic. Follow my lead. Hey there. Out for a hike? Nice night. He's not answering. That's a little hostile, right? That's definitely a little hostile. Hey! I know what you did. Mate, no. I saw you. Okay, well, we're gonna run now. We need to get to the car. But your asthma. I got an inhaler. The good kind, too. Some of that Ventolin you got, yeah? No one in heaven or earth can stop me. Okay, let's go. Deep breaths. In. Out. Alright. Rah! Oh my god, the ghost isn't even moving. Just stay dry. What's that poking out of its head as well? We're gonna keep going? Okay. Now what? Oh crap, it's chasing us! That is a swift ghost. Holy crap. Oh, we made it. Ugh. I can't do these noises. I just can't. You okay, big guy? Yeah, I'll be okay in a few minutes. I'm resilient. So that was it. That was the ghost. Oh. Was it some weirdo who lives out there? They probably get lots of kids throwing parties back there. I mean, the party we went to where you threw up. Ugh. That wasn't too far from there. Oh, why does nobody believe me? Mate, it's like every other explanation is more likely than ghost. Okay, fine, whatever. Sorry. Grouchy. Headache. That was scary. It's cool. It was. But well, that was amazing. What a segment that was. That might maybe some of the greatest writing I've ever seen in a game. With that part with Angus. That was beautiful. Okay, let's talk with Dad. Hey Dad. Hey you. You okay? Yeah, weird night. You look really worn out. Yeah. Jeez, I am sore tonight. Need a back brace or something. How do you do it? Do what? Always running and jumping around all crazy? I don't know. I mean, I'm really out of shape. I don't think I've ever been in shape. I used to be, but that was because of my job. New job don't require much like that. Yeah. Heard you and your mum went an adventure today. Yeah. She talks about it all through dinner. You should, be home for dinner sometime. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, go to bed, you. Will do. Oh, have you noticed that the invitations to watch Garbo and Malloy have suddenly run a bit dry? I mean, at first, I relished the thought of not having to sit and watch that. But now, I'm kind of missing it. I hope we don't ever bust up with Dad next, that would suck. Have we been in here at night? I'm not sure if we have. Let's pop into the crawl space now. Let's see if there's anything different. I'm obsessed with this safe. What is in there? Come on, Reddit, help me out. Right, so I guess we'll just pop upstairs, go on the laptop. Yeah, it's probably some words to be had with Angus. Little further recap of the night. Man, how cool was he under pressure there? Bloody hell. He was the difference between probably escaping or getting caught for sure. Oh, but there's no messages from him. Hey, Bea, you awake? I very much am. Doing bills and eating a grilled cheese. What's up? Went to the park with Angus. How'd it go? It was fun until it was scary. How so? We totally saw the ghost in the woods. Really? Angus saw this? He did. Well, okay. Hold on. I'm texting Angus. Why? Angus is an annoyingly strident atheist. He doesn't believe in ghosts. Why can't you just take my word for it? Hold on. We're holding. He said it was probably a hunter. Ah. Okay, whatever. Sorry. For what it's worth, I don't not believe you. Thanks. You have a good time otherwise? Yeah, learned a lot about Angus. He's had kind of a rough life. Oh, yeah. He definitely has. Wait, how do you know about this? Because Angus and I have been friends since like 8th grade. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're not like the glue holding all of us together. Angus kind of is. He's the common denominator. Me and Greg don't hang out. Angus is good. He is. Okay, I'm going to sleep. Talk to you later. Took me a while to get the internet jargon there. Hey, hey, hey. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, hey. Did you and Angus have a good time? Did he not tell you about it? Yeah, it was great until it was super scary. You guys saw a weird creepo, huh? Yeah, it was the effing ghost again. Hold on. Oh, is he checking as well? Angus is thinking it was a hunter. Buck season starts in like 2 days. Oh, what the hell? Put him on. Okay. Come on. Hey, mate. This is Angus. Dude, you saw him with your own eyes. I mean, we saw a guy who was being weird. But there are folks that live up there in the park. And there are hunting camps and stuff. So it was most likely a guy out hunting buck early. Dude, I felt it. I know. I don't know what to say about that. I think all 3 of us were spooked. Okay, fine. Thanks for going and being brave and stuff. Anytime. I had fun. You can put Greg back on. Hey dude. I'm an artiste. Were you doing art just now? Sure was. Alright, off to bed. Night, dude. Oh, we can talk to Angus now. That wasn't there before, was it? Oh, hang on a sec. Hey mate, this is Greg. You and Angus are talking on my computer. Oh hey, I'm Angus. I'm so smart and have a great ass. Blah 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 blah, you two are talking a lot. Hold on, I'm drawing him a dirty message in the paint program. It's a dick with his hat on and his smiley face. I don't know what it even means. Looks like you two are wrapping up. Peace out, yo. Hey mate, it's Angus. You and Greg are talking. Oh. I can attest that this picture is kind of baffling. Good night. Got a little mix up my characters there, but we got there in the end. Give Sharkle a little click. Okay, Sharkle. Right, well, what can I say? I guess we'll leave it there. I mean, seriously, I'm inclined to say after this episode, if you haven't bought this game yet and you haven't spoiled yourself too much, go ahead and buy it. It's becoming more and more apparent that this game really is something special. I love it. I think it's going to be talked about for a long time, and for good reason. So if you enjoyed this episode of Night in the Woods, please go ahead and leave a like. It helps me out a great deal. I appreciate it very, very much, so thank you for that. If you want to see more, as in what we're going to do tomorrow, it's a new day, go ahead and subscribe. I'm guessing we'll go with Beer to the graveyard tomorrow, after we do our usual run through the town's Possum Springs residents. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe, I'll bring that to you. If you've got any questions, what are your thoughts about the ghost? Do you think it is an actual ghost? Could it be Casey? That's where my mind's heading. But yeah, any comments, anything at all, leave them below, and I'll make sure I get back to you. Okay? See you.